Hello YouTube, I'm your host Michael Patriot, and in today's segment, Political FAQ, we will be discussing monarchies. There are two different types of monarchy, a constitutional monarchy and an absolute monarchy. The similarities of these monarchies is that they each have a ruling family, consisting of the patriarch, the oldest living male, and a matriarch, the oldest living female. The patriarch and the matriarch are also called the king and queen, with the ruler bearing the title of monarch. If the monarch has any children, they are called the prince for males and a princess for female. A monarch also has an heir. Under a primogeniture, the oldest male is the heir. Under an absolute primogeniture, the oldest child, male or female, is the heir. And under an ultimogeniture, the youngest child, male or female, is the heir. These are just some of the orders of succession. When a monarch dies, or when the heir comes of age, then the heir takes power. If the monarch dies before the heir comes of age, then a regent takes power. The regent is a temporary ruler which takes power in case the monarch is suffering from a disability, is sick, is absent, or dies without an heir that has come of age. The heir comes of age when they reach the ages of 16 to 18, depending on the culture, and then either takes power or waits for the monarch to die, depending on the culture. A constitutional monarchy is also called a limited monarchy or a parliamentary monarchy. It is any monarchy in which the monarch's powers are limited by a constitution. A crowned republic is the most limited form of constitutional monarchy, in which the monarch has a purely symbolic and ceremonial role with severely limited political power. Under a crowned republic, the monarch has no political input and even avoids interviews in order to avoid giving any indication that they are for nor against any one political party. A constitutional monarchy has a prime minister and a parliament. A parliament is like a congress, and a prime minister, also known as a premier, is like a president. However, unlike a president, the prime minister does not need to be impeached in order to lose power. He or she simply needs to be voted out by the parliament. The role of the prime minister is to appoint ministers in order to head other government agencies, advise the governor general, and to act as a key spokesperson for the government both inside parliament and out. Unlike in the United States, there is no Supreme Court, and that power falls onto Parliament. The Prime Minister is also a member of Parliament. Unlike in the United States, where we have separation of power, the Prime Minister is the principal executive of Parliament. Some current constitutional monarchies include Canada and the entire United Kingdom. An absolute monarchy, a form of absolutism, is when the people of a nation believe in the divine right of kings, that a monarch was given the right to rule by a deity, or a god. Since the monarch was given the right to rule by a deity, the monarch's power is viewed as an absolute and unconditional order by God, and even an unjust tyrannical rule is viewed as a punishment by God for human sinfulness. It is not uncommon for an absolute monarch to be the head of state and the head of the church. An absolute monarch doesn't share their rule with any other governmental bodies, such as a parliament or a prime minister. They may or may not have advisors, but they simply give them suggestions, not directions. An absolute monarch's word is law. If they want someone punished, they are punished. If they want to pass a law, they pass a law. If they want to appoint a regent and take the entire year off, they can do that. If they want to spend their country's entire GDP, gross domestic product, on the royal family, they can do that as well. There are no checks and balances, no political system, no red tape, and no limits to an absolute monarch's power. So that's the end of this video. If you like what I'm doing here, then hit like, and if you'd like to be notified of more content in the future, then hit subscribe. Again, I am your host, Michael Patriot, and this has been Political FAQ.